In a country known for tulips, bicycles, and freedom, something unexpected is happening. While most people think of the Netherlands as one of the most secular nations in the world, Islam is quietly becoming one of its fastest-growing religions. In this video, we'll explore how Islam is rising in the Netherlands through real data and growth graphs, how it compares to other religions, the shift toward atheism, and what the future might look like by the year 2050. To understand this growth, we have to look at how the country itself has changed over time. Back in the 1960s, the Netherlands was deeply Christian. Religion shaped schools, politics, and family life. But as the decades passed, society modernized rapidly. Industrialization, education, and the rise of liberal values changed how people thought about faith. The younger generation began to move away from organized religion, while the Netherlands opened its doors to workers and immigrants from Turkey, Morocco, and Suriname. That's when Islam quietly began to take root. In the 1960s, Catholics made up about 40% of the population, Protestants around 50%, and those with no religion less than 10%. Muslims were almost zero, just a few thousand workers. By the 1980s, Catholics dropped to 37%, Protestants to 33%, and people with no religion grew to about 25%, while Muslims made up about 1%. By the 2000s, Catholics were around 30%, Protestants about 20%, non-religious nearly 45%, and Muslims about 4%. This was when the Netherlands clearly shifted. Non-religious people now outnumbered Christians, and Islam had become the third largest religion. By 2025, Catholics make up around 20%, Protestants about 15%, those with no religion or atheist views between 55% and 60%, Muslims around 5 to 6%, and other faiths like Hinduism, Buddhism, and Judaism about 2% combined. What we see here is a complete transformation. Christianity has declined sharply, atheism has exploded, and Islam has grown stronger every decade. While more than half of the Dutch population now identifies as non-religious, Islam stands out as the only major religion still rising in both numbers and visibility. There are several clear reasons for this steady growth. Immigration from Muslim-majority countries, slightly higher birth rates among Muslim families, and a strong connection to faith across generations. The second and third generations of Muslims in the Netherlands are now fully Dutch by culture and language, yet deeply connected to their religion. Unlike other faith groups, Muslims tend to pass their faith to the next generation, while many non-religious families continue to grow in number as others move away from organized religion. Sociologists describe the Netherlands as a country where religion overall is declining, but Islam is the one faith resisting that pattern. According to research by the Pew Research Center, the Muslim population in the Netherlands is expected to nearly double by 2050. In 2025, there are around 1 million Muslims. By 2030, it could reach 1.3 to 1.4 million, and by 2050, somewhere between 1.8 and 2 million, roughly 10 to 12% of the total population. That would make Islam the second largest religion in the country, with Christianity continuing to decline and secularism remaining high. Even in one of Europe's most liberal and secular societies, Islam continues to grow, quietly, steadily, and peacefully. The story of Islam in the Netherlands is not about politics or migration. It's about transformation. While old traditions fade, new faith continues to rise. And perhaps the most powerful part of this story is that even in a land where religion is disappearing, the message of Islam keeps finding new hearts, quietly shaping the future of Dutch society.